Why did Trump make JD Vance the vice president and not Vivek? Yeah, initially, a lot of people were surprised that this guy Vivek, he's such a good speaker, so energetic. Whatever room he walks into, he's the smartest guy in the room, right? And he can answer any question. He can deal with any kind of person. He's empathetic. He can diffuse situations. He can disarm uh, people who are trying to attack him and so on. So why JD Vance? Why not Vivek? So initially, a lot of people were surprised. But after seeing how JD Vance has performed in interviews and podcasts and how he has dealt with various situations and all, now it's becoming clear that Trump has made the right choice. There's a significant difference between the two persons, JD Vance and Vivek. Vivek is extremely high energy, rather a little bit of hyperactivity with when it comes to Vivek. He's definitely matured a little and toned it down, but it's still there. And he's hard to relate with for most people because he's clearly so highly intelligent. It's like, can you relate with someone like Einstein, for example? I'm giving a very asymptotic solution here, but it's hard to relate with somebody like that. JD Vance is way more down to earth. He's way more approachable. He's way more relatable, despite being a very rich guy and very intelligent guy himself. But the way he puts himself across is very different from what Vivek does. Secondly, whether you like it or not, skin color matters, religion matters. JD Vance is a white guy, married to an Indian, but he's a white guy, and he's a Christian. Vivek is not only a brown guy of Indian origin, he's also a Hindu. Very bad, very bad, very, very bad. Hindus. Look, the Republicans are mostly conservative Christians. And is this controversial? Well, isn't it a fact? Christianity is an exclusivist and supremacist religion. Christians believe that if you don't accept Jesus Christ, you go to hell. Right? Which means all Hindus will go to hell. And the superior way is the way of Jesus Christ. And everything else is inferior. It's a supremacist religion. It's an exclusivist religion. I think there is no controversy in that. Every Christian believes that their religion is superior. And all other religions, if you don't believe in their religion, you are essentially going to go and taste hellfire. And they believe that Hinduism is a religion of what? Worship of demons or whatever they say. There was a guy who even said that to Vivek Ramaswamy on his face, that Hinduism is a religion of devil worship. And Vivek has been forced to portray himself as a monotheistic Hindu, hasn't he? So Vivek is in a difficult position. And choosing him as the VP candidate would have been, from Trump's perspective, not a good move. He wants to have a vice president who is acceptable to the broadest majority of Republicans. Vivek is a great guy, but he's polarizing. And many Republicans, especially the ones who are Christians, conservative Christians, they would not find Vivek acceptable. And for that reason, Trump made the right choice and chose JD Vance as the VP. And JD Vance comes across as kind of, overall he does better in media interactions and all that compared to Vivek. Vivek, he kind of is hard to relate with for most people. He's way too intelligent for most people to feel comfortable with. JD Vance has that, that easy, friendly kind of vibe that Vivek kind of lacks. It's not Vivek's fault. He's just that kind of person. So overall, I think Trump made the right choice, whether you like it or not. I mean, we would have liked to have an Indian VP, but I think most Indians did not want to have an Indian president, Kamala, right? Most Indians did not want her to be president, despite her being half Indian. So Vivek perhaps will get some kind of position in the Trump cabinet. Perhaps depends on Trump. Vivek is going to have to lobby for it hard now. He's going to have to go to Trump and sell what he can do for Trump, and that's just how it is. That's the position Vivek finds himself in. He should do it, and I'm sure that Trump will give him some kind of meaningful position in his cabinet that will allow Vivek to prove himself, if whether he has the right, whether he's made of the right stuff or not. Because Vivek is a very ambitious guy, really ambitious guy, and he certainly has an eye on 2028. So 28 is going to be interesting. It's way too far ahead, but 28 you're going to have Vance, because Trump will be done after two stints in office. So you will have a new Republican presidential candidate. It could be Vance, it could be Vivek. Tulsi Gabbard is a big, strong contender. She could end up being the first female US president. She certainly is made of the stuff that Kamala lacks. So it's going to be really interesting, really interesting.